Hello, and welcome to the 4C Cafe. This episode is over conflict resolution. I am one of the counselors here at GCA, and I'm excited to share this information with you. So, before we get started, first I want to remind you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you will have access to view all topics on our channel. Also, don't forget to leave comments in the comments box and tell us what you think. So, let's get started and talk a little about conflict resolution. Conflict exists in all of our lives. It's how we react and respond to that conflict makes the difference. What exactly is a conflict? It could include a struggle, a battle. It could be a dispute or an argument. A conflict can be as small as a tiny disagreement or as big as a war. A conflict can be found everywhere in all aspects of our lives. Whenever two people come together, a conflict is always possible. However, a conflict can be normal and a healthy part of our lives. Conflicts normally happen when we fight over, let's say, what we want, something we need, or something we value. But the end goal should be to figure out the best solution possible for all parties involved in the conflict. Conflicts aren't all bad. Conflicts help to identify the problems. It will allow you to see different sides of the issue, and it could also teach you a lot about yourself and about others. So let's figure out how and maybe the best ways to deal with conflict. Think about the best end result in the very beginning of the conflict. We want to figure out what's going to be best for everyone. In order to do this, you must first take control of your emotions. Take control by calming down. Try not to allow the anger to take control of the situation. You can do this by deep breathing. You can do this by counting to 10 or counting to 20, or actually walking away from the situation until you are ready to deal with it by listening to both parties and all parties that are involved. Each person that we know have a different conflict resolution style. You have the turtle. The turtle is one that wants to avoid situations. Then you have the teddy bear type, who is the most lovable. They want to avoid conflict. Then there's the shark. The shark is one that can be considered a strong personality, but a shark can also hurt your feelings and not want to listen to all parties and listen to all answers to the problem. The fox style has a willingness to find a compromise in the situation, and the owl is usually the honest one. They're going to tell you exactly how they're feeling, and they may or may not want to listen to what your feelings are when it comes to that situation. But again, the end result is the answer at the end is to develop the best solution possible for all parties. Now, there are many ways to help with conflict resolution. I attempted to narrow it down, hopefully, into 7 simple steps that you can follow. First, let's identify the problem. Clearly define what the real problem is for that particular argument or that particular disagreement. Then you can brainstorm the many solutions. What's going to work for everyone, what may not work for everyone. Number 3, think about the pros and cons. What's good and what's bad in making that particular solution to the problem. Then 4, choose the best win-win solution. The best solution that will work for more parties that are involved, or the best solution that has mostly a good outcome and not a negative outcome. Then you're going to follow through with that solution. Follow through and follow what you said you were going to do to fix that particular conflict. Then number 6, choose to follow and update if necessary. Sometimes our initial choices aren't always the best, and that's okay if we need to stop and rethink the best solutions and reevaluate. But at the very end, once you've made the best decisions possible, then you want to celebrate what your success is. Conflict is difficult to deal with, so you always want to celebrate what's going well once you make that decision. I hope this short session is helpful. Please review it as often as needed, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Goodbye.